Guys, here we are Sunday. A lot of people up at the club at the comic book store, and we're getting ready to play a game. It's a rare opportunity because I'm actually playing against Jawaballs. He lives about 45 minutes away and doesn't make it down quite that often. Good buddy, but we're getting ready to play a practice game for the Conflict GT. He's playing his tournament list. I'm playing my tournament Chaos Wolf list, and we're playing the last mission in the mission pack, or at least from last year. It's called Space Junk. At the end of turn 3, place a counter in the center of the table. Scatter this counter 3d6. At the end of turn 4, scatter the counter once more, this time 2d6. If the game does not end on turn 5, at the end of turn 5, the counter scatters again d6. This counter will always scatter. Basically, it's going to be a brawl with chasing around objective in the middle of the board. It looks pretty good. This is a board we're playing on, no area, all WYSIWYG. It's going to look to be a tough match. Jawaballs is an awesome opponent. This is what you want to, if you want to get ready and be in tournament shape, then you play the best players that you can. You don't run and you don't hide, but if you want to be a good competitive player, you beat yourself against the hardest steel you can. Okay, crew, here we are. Gonna look through. We're gonna roll for first. See who takes first turn. Jawa's got a 6. He chooses to go first or second.
What's the mission here?
It's the Space Junk. Second is huge in this because it's going to be everywhere.
I'm gonna go second.
That's maybe smart. I have no choice but to try and play the foe and not the mission. Well, we'll see how it happens. I'll be going first, and I will be choosing. It's pitched battle, so I'm just going to make it easy and stay over here on this side. Hey, this shot right here is for Brent over at Strictly Average. This is what Jawaballs' nuts look like. Okay, guys, here I'm going to grab my version of deployment. Here I got Long Fangs, Thunderwolf Cav, embarked Long Fangs in their Razorback, empty Razorback for those Long Fangs over there, an empty Land Raider, Living Lightning guy right here, and Jawa's deployment very well countered. To my deployment is what are they called? Predator, Tank Busters, and he's castled up pretty good. He just rolled. He got tried to seize the initiative, which would have really hurt me. He got a 4 instead of a 6. We saw that blood drop pop up, but didn't stick around. So we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, bottom 1 coming up on 2. I'll roll for my beginning of my reserves here quickly. My turn. Took some shots over there, didn't do anything. Shook it. This one I stunned, and that was really it. Made a mistake on forgetting to fire my machine spirit on that side. I brought my Razorback full of Long Fangs, deployed him to get cover. He ended up taking 3 of them. I've got 2 left. They just made the morale check. Everything else is Chris is just fine. So this is like 2 big people getting ready to butt heads. I don't really want to go up against it. So this is a cat and game. He's got a Death Star unit in there, probably a bunch of Terminators, and obviously a bunch of Terminators, and I've got this here. So who bites? We'll see. You gonna step forward? Obviously not, because he would have done that last turn. In fact, during my my run roll, I moved back. Put it that way. All right, here we go. Okay. Alright, guys, here we are, bottom of 2 coming up on 3. I'll roll my reserves, hopefully on camera this time if I remember. What I did on my turn, I destroyed one of his Predators, and that's really it. I kind of failed in everything else. I didn't know damage. Okay, so then what I did, left my Long Fang squad, which he destroyed on his turn, zoomed up over and caused a little bit of a roadblock, a cock block. What I should have done, I would keep forgetting that this Power Fist is strength 10, and be really nice against that Land Raider. I should have been running this down his throat, causing him to react to me. Instead, I was just hanging out. That was a mistake. That's what these games are for. Okay, then over here, these guys did nothing but run over to try and get some firing lanes. He swung around. Again, I forget how fast Blood Angels are. This arrived from reserves. So here we are. I've got 1 Thunderwolf Cavalry left, and you know what? Leadership 8, that rock and rolls. So we're going to see what happens here at the end of my turn. I'm fine. Here then we're going to start rolling for reserves. I have 2 troop units left. Sorry, guys. 2 troop units left. I need 3s. 1 more is in. A Swift Claw Biker Squad. Is he in? He is not in. That's kind of good for... Oh, shit. At the bottom of 3? Yeah, at the end of this turn, we place the objective, and then it starts to scatter, okay? That's kind of good for me, is because now I can start to react to that. That was the purpose of bringing those Swift Claws in reserve. So we'll see what happens. Alright, here we are, bottom of 3, beginning 4. Several things happened. I finally got it in my head that I need to rush my Thunderwolf cavalry forward. I destroyed his tank. That one over there, these long fangs destroyed that Razorback there, and that was really about it. We kind of been trading blows here, failing, both of us failing. Then on his turn, he immobilized this, destroyed the Thunderwolf cavalry, shot at this but missed. Didn't really do anything. This came on in my reserve. He got his Flamestorm Cannon Razorback on in his reserve. But at the end of 3, we're getting ready to roll and see where this scatters. This is huge because this is gonna.
Is it 3d6?
Yeah, it says scatter 3d6, y'all. Go ahead, give us a shot.
I can't remember too. This is interesting.
Yeah, this. See, right now, like it's pretty even game. We're both taking shots, but this completely will almost determine who wins the game. Well, if it goes that way, then I've got to push forward over there, and then I'm going to start taking heavy losses.
It's a 3d6 scatter.
It's 3d6, buddy.
Even if it lands, even if there's...
Oh yeah, it scatters no matter what.
So here we go.
Well, it's not that's pretty neutral because now we can still bust.
Okay, more to come.
Yeah. Give me one of these.
So
yeah, that sucks nuts. We're gonna have to just place them there. Shit. See, at 2d6 next turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my turn. So I've got one troop choice left. It's turn 4. Beginning of 4. Swift Claw Biker Squad. In. See what I do with them. Okay. Okay guys, here we are, bottom of 4 coming up on 5, and what happened, basically, we're still butting heads. He stunned it, I immobilized him, and he forcing him to get out. He's short here, and this was a rules quandary. I don't want to get into it, but like I held him to that he needed to roll a 6 to get into but Jawa suggests, like, in the way he plays is like more friendly, like. What I say is that I think that it clearly needs a 6, but he disagrees, and he said it would be better for me if in the future if I gave it to my opponents, even though it would hinge on the whole game.
Well, the thing is that the placement of my dude was within 5, and then Matt remeasured from my land raider.
I disagree. That's what I have to say.
Asked me to remove my model because I had put him up about an 1/8 of an inch too close.
1/8 of an inch, which keeps him out.
And so what I suggested, I mean,
for good sportsmanship,
I would not have remeasured his deployment movement. You know.
Because what it was is you get a 2-inch deployment and then a 6-inch, or he rolled a 4 on his terrain roll to move out. So and then with the width of the model is 1.5 inches, so he should have 7.5 inches out. And from what I saw is that it was outside clearly. I mean about like 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, which makes the difference between needing a 6 and a 5, and the difference between the game because
if he was short, I wouldn't give it to him if he was short. If I was short in the measurement, I would not give him a solid. But I would not have made you remove his models. That's one of those things that, you know, it's just part of the game. Whatever.
So that's where we were with that. On my turn, I blew that up, or he came over. I blew smoke, saved my guy over there. Oh, and I got a leadership test here. I'll make that right now. Passed it even with a 6. And so Jawa's getting ready to scatter this at the end of our turn. Go ahead, Jawa. Oh, that way. Shit. Yes.
11, 12, 13 inches.
Oh, shit. Well, now what? Yeah, that is a huge. There's your. Oh, can you get it?
Let's get out of the way for now. Flat again.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. I thought you had it, buddy. All right.
Good?
Damn, yeah, that went definitely in his favor. Now, how am I going to push through that? That's tough, man, especially with that super Dust Star unit right there. We'll see.